I am so delighted you are here. Investing in your professional skills as well as personal development says a great deal about how you value yourself. Plus, lifetime learning is truly the key to personal success. Hello, my name is Nightingale Mukasa, the founder and CEO of a software as a service company, plus a few digital marketing agencies and 2 virtual learning academies. It is an honor and a pleasure to have this opportunity to spend time sharing and connecting with all of you. Before I get started, I wish to acknowledge my behind-the-scenes team of brilliant partners, talented creatives, and my amazing support who work diligently. We are a collective of dedicated entrepreneurs with a passion of providing quality e-courses to fellow entrepreneurs and cutting-edge strategies to local small business owners in Africa and the diaspora. Our members and clientele are truly the fuel which ignites our visions and keeps us blazing new frontiers and trails in the virtual learning spaces. Almost all of you are meeting me for the first time, so let me provide a mini insight into who we are as a virtual academy. Let me share our academy passion, which at the core focuses on empowering entrepreneurs, especially Africa and diaspora women, through e-learning. Our humble mission, simply stated, is this: to empower individuals to discover, develop, and showcase their authentic personal brands, enabling them to make a lasting impact in their professional spheres and beyond. We strive to provide innovative tools and strategies that blend African wisdom with modern branding techniques, fostering personal growth and professional success. And part of our audacious vision is this: we envision a world where every professional roars with the confidence of their unique personal brand. Our aim is to be the catalyst for a global community of authentic, empowered individuals who leverage their distinct strengths to drive positive change in their industries and communities. Through the Simba method, we aspire to revolutionize personal branding, making it accessible, impactful, and true to each individual's core values and aspirations. How do we set out to ensure the above? I have blended our action plan into 4 key areas. I will use you as an example of a member. We are keen on assessment. We utilize our comprehensive personal brand audit tools to identify, in this case, your unique strengths, values, and professional aspirations. Through in-depth analysis and reflection exercises, gain clarity on your current brand position and untapped potential. This foundational step sets the stage for authentic personal brand development. We are passionate about coaching mentorship. Focuses on the benefits from one-on-one guidance with experienced personal branding experts. Our coaches employ the Simba method to help you refine your brand story, enhance your professional presence, and navigate career challenges. Tailored mentorship ensures your personal brand evolves in alignment with your goals and industry demands. We are strategic and relentless about onboarding and continued training. Expect to embark on your personal branding journey with our structured onboarding process. Access a curated set of resources, including interactive workshops, video tutorials, and practical exercises. This immersive introduction equips you with the essential tools and knowledge to begin crafting your unique personal brand confidently. Last but not least is evaluation and reassessment. How we track your personal brand growth through our innovative evaluation framework. Regular assessments measure the impact of your branding efforts, providing actionable insights for continuous improvement. Celebrate milestones, identify areas for refinement, and ensure your personal brand remains dynamic and effective in your professional landscape. Thank you for making time, and we are eager and thrilled for you to discover one of our coveted mastery training. Roaring to Personal Brand Excellence. A quick disclaimer, this webinar is a Dynamic Paradigms E-Academy exclusive presentation on the topic of empathy mapping for authentic personal branding. So any information I share is for your personal benefit only and is not intended to be a golden ticket to absolute mastery. This is a complimentary webinar to Mr. Winston's audience in attendance at this live event. The information we are sharing is our creative work and is based on our expertise and experiences and not a formal certification. An official hello and welcome, everyone. Today, we're embarking on an exciting journey of self-discovery and personal branding. We call this webinar course the Simba Method because, like the young lion in African folklore, we'll be discovering our true strength and place in the world. Simba means lion in Swahili, and today we'll learn how to roar with authenticity in our personal branding. I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to Mr. Winston Tony for inviting me to present week 2 of the Master Your Brand program. It's an honor to share my expertise with you all. Let's dive in and discover how empathy mapping can revolutionize your approach to personal branding. So, are you ready for this introduction to personal branding? Well, first off, ask yourself this. What is personal branding? Well, personal branding is the art of presenting your authentic self to the world. However, I also add how you are present to and for you in conjunction with the above statement. This is where the rubber of your ride meets the road, so to speak. It is the process and practice of aligning your values, skills, and passions with your professional image. How you go about creating a unique value proposition that settles who you are for you and sets you apart from anyone else. Let's start by understanding what personal branding really means. It's not just about creating a polished image or a catchy tagline. Personal branding is the art of presenting your authentic self to yourself. I cannot emphasize that part enough, and also to the world. It's about deeply understanding who you are, your values, skills, and passions, and aligning that with your personal self, with your professional image. Think of it as crafting your own unique story by sculpturing, curating, and placing on display the various pieces of personal artwork in the galleries of your museum. What makes you, you? What value and aesthetic existence do you bring that no one else can quite replicate? That's the essence of personal branding. It's about identifying and creating a unique value proposition that sets you apart in your field. Remember, in the vast savanna of professional life, you want to be the lion that stands out, not by pretending to be something you're not, but by fully embracing and showcasing your true nature. I love quotes, as a side note. If you know the beginning well, the end will not trouble you. African proverb. This beautiful African proverb sets the tone for our journey today. In the context of personal branding, it reminds us that understanding ourselves deeply, our beginning, is crucial for building a strong, authentic personal brand, our end goal. When we truly know ourselves, we can confidently navigate the challenges and opportunities that come our way. This self-knowledge becomes our compass, guiding us to make decisions and present ourselves in ways that are true to who we are. As we go through today's session, keep this proverb in mind. The better we understand ourselves, the more authentic and powerful our personal brand will be. Empathy. Map. A tool for self-discovery. Empathy mapping. Your path to authentic branding. Visual tool for gaining deeper insights into yourself. Helps align your inner world with your outer presentation. Bridges the gap between who you are and how you're perceived. Now, let me introduce you to a powerful tool that will guide our journey of self-discovery, the empathy map. Traditionally, empathy maps have been used to understand customers or users. But today, we're going to turn this tool inward and use it for self-discovery. An empathy map is a visual tool that helps us gain deeper insights into ourselves. It's like a mirror that reflects not just our surface image, but our thoughts, feelings, and motivations. By using an empathy map, we can better align our inner world, who we truly are, with our outer presentation, how we show up in the world. This tool is particularly powerful for personal branding because it helps us bridge the gap between who we are and how we're perceived. It ensures that our personal brand is not just a facade, but a true reflection of our authentic selves. As we go through this process, imagine you're exploring uncharted territory within yourself. Like a lion surveying its domain, you'll gain a comprehensive view of your personal and professional landscape. The 6 sections of an empathy map. Exploring your personal brand landscape. 1. Think and feel your inner world. 2. See your observations and environment. 3. Hear influences and feedback. 4. Say and do your actions and communications. 5. Pain points, challenges and fears. 6. Gain points, aspirations and measures of success. An empathy map consists of 6 key sections, each exploring a different aspect of your personal brand landscape. Let's briefly overview each section. 1. Think and feel. This is your inner world, your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions. It's the heart of who you are. 2. See. This represents your observations and environment. What do you notice in your professional world? 3. Hear. This section captures the influences and feedback you receive. What messages are you taking in? 4. Say and do. This is about your actions and communications. How do you express yourself to the world? 5. Pain points. These are your challenges and fears. What obstacles do you face? 6. Gain points. These are your aspirations and measures of success. What are you striving for? Together, these 6 sections create a comprehensive view of your personal brand, both internally and externally. As we explore each section in detail, think of it as mapping out your territory, understanding every hill and valley of your professional landscape. Think and feel your brand's core. Think and feel the heart of your personal brand. Explore your core values and beliefs. Identify what truly matters to you. Understand your emotional drivers. Example: I believe in sustainable business practices and feel excited about innovative solutions. Let's start our journey at the very core of your personal brand, your thoughts and feelings. This is the heart of who you are, the internal landscape that drives everything you do. In this section, we're going to explore your core values and beliefs. What principles guide your decisions? What do you stand for? We'll also identify what truly matters to you. What are the issues or ideas that ignite your passion? Understanding your emotional drivers is crucial here. What excites you? What frustrates you? These emotions color your perceptions and influence your actions. For example, you might realize, I believe in sustainable business practices and feel excited about innovative solutions. This insight tells us a lot about what drives you and where your passions lie. As you reflect on your thoughts and feelings, imagine you're at the heart of your territory. This is the spring from which everything else flows. The more clearly you can define this core, the stronger your personal brand will be. See your brand's context. See understanding your brand's environment. Observe trends in your industry. Identify opportunities in your field. Recognize how others present their personal brands. Example, I see a growing demand for ethical leadership in my industry. Now that we've explored your inner landscape, let's turn our gaze outward. The C section of our empathy map is all about understanding your brand's environment. It's about being aware of what's happening around you in your professional world. First, we'll observe trends in your industry. What changes are occurring? What's on the horizon? Next, we'll identify opportunities in your field. Where are the gaps that you could fill? What needs are not being met? It's also important to recognize how others present their personal brands. What can you learn from your colleagues and competitors? How can you differentiate yourself? For instance, you might realize, I see a growing demand for ethical leadership in my industry. This observation could inform how you position your personal brand. Think of this section as surveying the landscape from a high vantage point. Like a lion scanning the savannah, you're taking in the full picture of your professional environment. This awareness will help you position your personal brand strategically within your field. Time for another quote. The eye never forgets what the heart has seen. African proverb. This profound African proverb beautifully captures the connection between our observations and our emotions. In the context of personal branding, it reminds us that what we see, our observations of our professional environment, is deeply influenced by what we feel, our core values and passions. Our perceptions are not neutral. They're colored by our experiences, beliefs, and emotions. This is why two people in the same industry might see very different opportunities or challenges. As we continue to build our empathy map, keep this proverb in mind. Your unique way of seeing the world, influenced by your heart, is a key part of your personal brand. It's what allows you to offer insights and solutions that no one else can. Here, your brand's influences. Title: Here, tuning into your brand's soundtrack. Listen to feedback from colleagues and mentors. Understand market demands and client needs. Recognize societal expectations in your field. Example: I hear that soft skills are becoming increasingly valuable in tech roles. Now, let's tune into the soundtrack of your personal brand. The Here section of our empathy map is about the messages and influences you're receiving from the world around you. First, we'll consider the feedback you get from colleagues and mentors. What are they telling you about your strengths and areas for growth? Next, we'll tune into market demands and client needs. What are the pain points that people in your industry are vocal about? It's also important to recognize the societal expectations in your field. What qualities or skills are highly valued? What trends are people talking about? For example, you might realize, I hear that soft skills are becoming increasingly valuable in tech roles. This insight could influence how you develop and present your personal brand. Think of this section as listening to the rhythms and melodies of your professional savannah. What sounds stand out? What messages are being repeated? By understanding this soundtrack, you can ensure your personal brand resonates with the right audiences. Say and do your brand in action. Say and do, bringing your brand to life. Align your words and actions with your core values. Consistently demonstrate your unique value proposition. Actively shape how others perceive you. Example: I consistently promote collaborative problem solving in my team meetings. Now we come to the say and do section. This is where your personal brand comes to life. It's about how you express yourself and how you act in your professional life. First, we'll focus on aligning your words and actions with your core values. This consistency is key to an authentic personal brand. Next, we'll look at how you can consistently demonstrate your unique value proposition. What do you do that showcases your unique strengths and perspective? We'll also explore how you can actively shape others' perceptions of you. Remember, your personal brand is not just who you are, but also how others see you. For instance, you might realize, I consistently promote collaborative problem solving in my team meetings. This behavior would be a tangible expression of your personal brand. Think of this section as the roar and the stride of the lion. It's how you make your presence known in your professional world. Your sayings and doings are the most visible parts of your personal brand, so it's crucial to ensure they accurately represent who you are and the value you bring. Pain points, your brand's challenges. Pain points, navigating your brand's obstacles. Identify personal and professional challenges. Recognize gaps between current and desired brand perception. Understand market or industry pain points you can address. Example: I struggle with balancing technical expertise and leadership skills in my current role. Now, let's tackle a crucial but often overlooked aspect of personal branding: pain points. These are the challenges and obstacles you face in your professional life. First, we'll identify your personal and professional challenges. What holds you back? What do you find difficult? Next, we'll recognize any gaps between your current brand perception and where you want to be. Are you seen as you want to be seen? We'll also look at market or industry pain points that you might be uniquely positioned to address. Your challenges could become opportunities to differentiate your brand. For example, you might realize, I struggle with balancing technical expertise and leadership skills in my current role. This insight could lead to focused skill development and a unique positioning for your personal brand. Think of pain points as the thorns you encounter in your professional journey. While they may be uncomfortable, acknowledging and addressing them can lead to significant growth and strengthen your personal brand. Gain points, your brand's aspirations. Gain points, defining your brand's success. Clarify your personal and professional goals. Identify what success looks like for your personal brand. Understand the value you aim to provide to others. Example: I aspire to be recognized as a thought leader in sustainable tech solutions. Now let's focus on the positive, your gain points. These are your aspirations, the successes you're striving for in your personal and professional life. We'll start by clarifying your personal and professional goals. Where do you want to be in the next year? 5 years? Next, we'll identify what success looks like specifically for your personal brand. How will you know when you've made it? It's also crucial to understand the value you aim to provide to others. How do you want to contribute to your field or to society at large? For instance, you might realize, I aspire to be recognized as a thought leader in sustainable tech solutions. This aspiration would shape how you develop and present your personal brand. Think of gain points as the destinations on your professional journey. They're the water holes and lush grazing grounds that you're heading towards. By clearly defining these, you give direction and purpose to your personal brand. Yes, time for a break with a quote. If you close your eyes to facts, you will learn through accidents. African proverb. This wise African proverb serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of self-awareness and openness in our personal branding journey. In essence, it's telling us that if we ignore the realities about ourselves or our environment, we'll end up learning harsh lessons through mistakes or missed opportunities. In the context of personal branding, this proverb encourages us to be honest in our self-assessment. It's about facing both our strengths and weaknesses head on. If we close our eyes to certain aspects of ourselves or our industry, we might find our personal brand misaligned or ineffective. As we continue to develop our empathy maps and refine our personal brands, let this proverb guide us. Let's strive to keep our eyes wide open, embracing all facts, even the uncomfortable ones, as valuable information that can help us grow and succeed. Creating your personal brand empathy map. Crafting your unique brand story. Steps to create your map. 1. Find a quiet space for reflection. 2. Use a large sheet of paper or digital tool. 3. Fill in each section honestly and thoroughly. 4. Look for patterns and insights. 5. Refine and update regularly. Now that we've explored all sections of the empathy map, it's time to create your own. This is where you'll craft your unique brand story. First, find a quiet space for reflection. Personal branding requires deep thought, so ensure you have the time and space to focus. You can use a large sheet of paper or a digital tool, whatever works best for you. As you fill in each section, be honest and thorough. Remember, this map is for you. The more truthful you are, the more valuable insights you'll gain. Don't rush this process. Take your time to really explore each area. Once you've filled in all sections, step back and look for patterns and insights. What themes emerge? What surprises you? These observations will be crucial in defining your personal brand. Remember, your empathy map isn't set in stone. As you grow and your environment changes, so too should your map. Plan to refine and update it regularly. Think of this process as creating a detailed map of your professional territory. The more accurate and detailed it is, the better you'll be able to navigate your career and present your unique value to the world. Bringing it all together, a personal brand example. I am including a completed empathy map with permission as an example from previous sessions. However, I have removed a few elements for privacy reasons, plus adapted the empathy map to focus on personal branding. Let's look at this concrete example of how all these elements come together in a personal brand empathy map. This example is for Amina, a tech entrepreneur focusing on sustainable solutions. In the Think and Feel section, we see that Amina deeply believes in using technology to solve environmental problems. She feels excited about innovation, but sometimes anxious about the pace of climate change. Under C, Amina observes a growing market for green tech solutions and increasing corporate investment in sustainability. In the Here section, Amina is tuned into discussions about sustainability in tech forums and hears concerns from potential clients about the cost of implementing green solutions. For Say and Do, we see that Amina actively promotes sustainable tech at conferences and consistently incorporates eco-friendly practices in her business operations. Her pain points include the challenge of balancing profitability with sustainability and educating clients on the long-term benefits of green tech. Finally, in Gain Points, Amina aspires to be recognized as a leader in sustainable tech and measures her success by the positive environmental impact of her solutions. Now let's highlight 2 key points from Amina's empathy map that illustrate the power of this approach. 1. Alignment of passion and action. Notice how Amina's deep belief in using technology for environmental solutions, Think and Feel, directly translates into her active promotion of sustainable tech at conferences, Say and Do. This alignment between her inner values and outward actions creates a strong, authentic personal brand. 2. Turning challenges into opportunities. Amina's pain point of educating clients about the long-term benefits of green tech actually becomes a unique selling proposition. It positions her not just as a service provider, but as an educator and thought leader in her field. To encapsulate Amina's approach, let's consider this quote from Wangari Maathai, the renowned Kenyan environmentalist and Nobel laureate. "The little grassroots people can change this world." This quote reflects Amina's belief in the power of individual action to create significant change, which is at the heart of her personal brand. Implementing your personal brand. From empathy map to action. Identify key themes from your map. Align your online and offline presence with your brand. Seek opportunities that resonate with your brand values. Continuously refine and evolve your brand. Now that you've created your empathy map, it's time to put it into action. Start by identifying the key themes that emerge from your map. These will form the core of your personal brand. Next, ensure that your online presence, your social media profiles, personal website, and professional networks aligns with the brand you've uncovered. The same goes for your offline interactions and professional documents like your resume or business cards. Actively seek out opportunities that resonate with your brand values. This might mean taking on certain projects, attending specific events, or connecting with like-minded professionals. Remember, your personal brand is not static. As you grow and your environment changes, revisit your empathy map and adjust your brand accordingly. This ongoing refinement will ensure your brand remains authentic and relevant. Overcoming challenges. Navigating personal brand roadblocks. Common challenges in personal branding. Strategies for maintaining authenticity. Balancing personal and professional aspects. Adapting your brand to career changes. As you implement your personal brand, you may face some challenges. One common issue is maintaining authenticity while presenting a polished professional image. Remember, your personal brand should be a true reflection of who you are, not who you think others want you to be. Another challenge is balancing personal and professional aspects of your brand, especially in the age of social media. Consider what parts of your personal life align with and enhance your professional brand. Lastly, your brand may need to evolve as your career changes. Don't be afraid to revisit and revise your empathy map as you grow professionally. Your personal brand should grow with you. Well, I am at the conclusion of this presentation. Roaring forward with your personal brand. Recap of key points. The ongoing journey of personal branding. Encouragement to start implementing. As we conclude, let's recap the key points of the Simba method for personal branding. 1. Understanding yourself is the foundation of a strong personal brand. 2. Empathy mapping is a powerful tool for self-discovery and brand development. 3. Your personal brand should be authentic, consistent, and evolving. 4. Implementing your brand is an ongoing process of alignment and refinement. Remember, like Simba's journey to become king, developing your personal brand is an ongoing adventure. It requires courage, self-reflection, and a willingness to grow. I encourage you to start implementing what you've learned today. Begin with your empathy map and take small, consistent steps to align your professional presence with your authentic self. Time for a thank you to all of you who took this time out of your day to invest in your personal growth and mindset development. So, what are your next steps? Why? Well, because your personal brand journey begins now, not tomorrow, because the future is always at the mercy of now, today. Again, my sincere gratitude to all the attendees. Thank you to Mr. Winston Tony. Should you want more information on further resources or details on upcoming events, please connect with Mr. Winston, plus drop your email in the chat box. As a gift for attending, I shall email you a few special post-attendance resources as well as a link to a polished replay. Thank you all for your active participation and engagement throughout this webinar. Your questions and insights have made this a truly enriching experience. I want to extend a special thank you to Mr. Winston Toney for the invitation to present as part of the Master Your Brand program. Your vision in creating this comprehensive program is truly inspiring, and I'm honored to have contributed to this journey of empowering your peers in East Africa. Thank you for opening career doors for your fellow countrymen and women. As you leave this webinar, remember that your personal brand journey is just the beginning. Take the tools and insights you've gained here and apply them courageously in both your personal and professional life. For those interested in diving deeper into empathy maps, we have additional resources available on our websites and social media channels. So stop by, follow us, and stay connected so we too can love on your social media channels. Thank you once again for your time and attention. I look forward to hearing about your personal brand successes in the future. Roar on as you keep on surveying the vast savanna of your personal resources and take stock of your innate and mindset reserves.